Hey everyone, we're going on to the next video, which is the Ohatchee video. Now, going into the Ohatchee video was kind of a hard one. Since this was a game that we lost, it was a little harder to handle than a game that we won. Now obviously, I do all the editing after the game itself happens, and I showcase it the next Friday, before the next game. So we had Ramburn after this game. But this game was so well played and was very uncharacteristic of Westbrook. In the past, Westbrook kind of, if we start losing, we just kind of lose. But the guys fought really well this game and almost came back to have this really awesome movie-ish like comeback towards the end on the fourth quarter, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. But it was really close, and honestly, it's one of the best games I've seen as a student at Westbrook while I've been here. So my approach to this video was, because I wanted to include some footage of training to kind of get us hyped up for the game that we're about to play. The video is a little bit longer than usual for just one game, so I had to end up using two separate songs. So this video is kind of split into two pieces, where the first half is the first three quarters, and the last half is the fourth quarter and the training for the other video. I really liked the second song because it had this like some iron clanking that was like that would do really well for some weight training, like compilations and shots, which is exactly what I did. So this is not my favorite video, but it's one of my favorites. But I'd say it's just below Cleveland on how well I think I did. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and get into it. So the look of this video is a little bit different. It's I added a glow effect, and I didn't saturate the colors too much to kind of have this sort of like, I guess, Remember the Titans kind of glowy looking effect, where it's almost like heavenly, like we gotta beat the guys that are better than us. That's what I was going for, at least. All these slow motion shots are just to match the music, pretty much. I'm happy that was a cool shot where the coin flips up. That was pretty cool. This is a great shot. The guy's breaking through the banner. I try to get those every single game, and actually I missed one and was like, where is it? The next game, I think. Here's just more good slow motion shots that match well. This is a great play by Lutt, just running through the guys and getting that right on the drop, and he celebrates pretty well, and the guys come around. I like that a lot, and it was a good little thing. We didn't have, this is a great play by PJ, we didn't have a bunch of awesome looking explosive plays, so it worked really well. I used a lot of slow motion in this first part because it's still all warm up. This whole first minute and 45 seconds of the song are just kind of warming up to the big drop, so it worked out really well. And this just so happened to be when the drop happens. I guess it's a minute and a half. Yeah, just a great job there. I mean, pretty usual stuff so far. The music's really dramatic, so I just kind of keep the same formula of making sure when something good happens, it hits on a beat. Like right here when he jukes, it kind of the music steps up a little bit. And this song was pretty hard to manage because it kept going after the second drop when I kind of split the video in two. When Cox scores right here, it sounds like it's the end of it, but it's actually not. There's like a minute after it or so. So I had to make sure. I think I had an edit somewhere right here where I kind of had to shorten the song a bit. Sorry, there's a minute before this part, so I had to edit the song a good bit to make sure I kind of just had a smooth transition over to the next song. And some people thought the video was over right there, and I can understand why, because it's a pretty long black screen, but I wanted to make sure I head right into this next thing. So I found this font. I have like a few thousand fonts that I have a pack of, and I can download them if I think one looks good. But this looked good because I was like, it's like this kind of grungy looking thing. We're trying to fight our way, claw our way up to the victory. So this is just, you know, it looks good. And I had some. That's again a glow effect. That's two glow effects. One is white, and then it fades out, and there's one that's red that stays. That makes that a cool effect. This is a pretty good shot of Ohatchee. I'm not gonna lie. They all kind of do that at the same time. It's a robot army or something. But in this play actually, you wouldn't know, but this play they score, and I don't remember how. I think the running back just gets on the outside and just scores. But this play is actually in the third quarter, I think. But I wanted to include it to make sure, you know, if anyone was paying attention enough, they'd be like, well, hey, that's actually the third quarter. So I wanted to say that in the fourth quarter. Or sorry, let me think. Am I thinking about this right? It wasn't. Yeah, it was the third quarter, I think. So we were trailing 22-37 in the fourth quarter, but it started in the third quarter, I think, like that, or the other way around. I don't remember. Anyway, it's not super important, but again, we're trailing by pretty much 2 scores and 2 points. We had gotten in this game. We got every single 2-point conversion, which was pretty cool. And if we had scored the last touchdown, I'm sure we would have gone for 2, and we probably would have won 38-37. But didn't happen, which is fine. I love this part because the song just kind of the song starts hitting, and it's just clips of Cox just slinging it downfield and Hunter just running it through, and it shows like we're actually coming back a little bit, and pretty cool. This is the blocked punt, and then the play immediately after that we score, which is awesome. And then the play immediately after that was a three play stretch of time. You know, we throw to John Ross and he scores, and I wanted to have this match pretty well with the music, so that's why it cuts so jarringly like that. But that 3-play stretch was awesome. You know, block the punt, score the touchdown, and then recover the onside kick. It was like we had to win. And right when we landed that, I mean, everybody exploded. It was awesome. That was definitely one of the highlights of the season when everybody just came out of it. And we drove down the field a little bit, and we had a lot of great fourth down conversions. I think we had a 4th and 10 and a 4th and 18. And we had a 4th and 18 on this last drive when Cox slings it to PJ, and you see that later on the video. But this is right when the last play that we had, because Cox is trying to connect with PJ, and it gets intercepted there, so that pretty much ends it. I came up with this little quote. Just, you know, people probably, I was thinking of, you know, what is the audience thinking at this time? So I was like, I wanted to make sure that even though I showed that we lost, that everybody wouldn't be like, why did he show us lose, you know? I wanted it to be motivational for the next game, because I heard that Ranburn was pretty good. So I came up with this little thing, and people started cheering when it showed up. So I think I did a good job. This is just training stuff, and again, matching stuff to music pretty well, especially here with all the workout shots, and you hear the iron and clanging. I love that part. This is a pretty cool shot if it didn't look like crap, in my opinion. You know, it's training, and he's kind of he's not really, you know, he's going out of the box, so he's really not doing, you know, a great job, but it looks cool. So, and right here is when PJ catches the 4th and 13 or 18 or whatever it was. It was 4th and long. Boom, like that. It's an awesome play. And then just, you know, I was pretty much out of footage at this point, so I had to use stuff from training and stuff I hadn't used yet, or just reuse stuff and hope people didn't notice. There's a good shot of Michael Lake. I didn't have many shots of Michael Lake, so I wanted to incorporate that, because he did do a great job this season. So, but he didn't have any explicit plays like maybe Luttrell would, or yeah, really just Luttrell. But yeah. So, and I think Michael Lake has one of the coolest looking, most intimidating looking helmets on our team. It's all scratched up, and it's got that awesome face mask. But I think it's good that only he has it, so it's kind of characteristic. I wouldn't want anybody else to have it. So you already saw that clip. You already saw this clip. You already saw all these clips. I was pretty much out of footage, but it worked out pretty well. And then I have this, where against the Ranburn Bulldogs or whatever, and just matching with the music, just kind of have this homecoming thing. I hoped that you know, us knowing that it's their homecoming match, we kind of go into it like, okay, let's ruin their homecoming. But unfortunately, we just got creamed by Rainburn, and there's no doubt about it that we just got outplayed. So yeah, thanks for watching the Ohatchee commentary. I'll see you in the next video.